So I've been seeing a lot of speculation lately as to who Donald Trump is going to pick to be his running mate and, his vice president should he win the 2024 election. And one of the names I'm hearing a lot is this congresswoman from New York named Elise Stefanik. I wasn't really too aware of her until she did that whole thing about like anti-Semitism on college campuses, and went after those presidents. And I don't really care about that personally. I don't give really much of a shit about the whole Israel-Palestine thing or anti-Semitism or anything like that. So whatever. But I just like the speculation, like her being his running mate, just doesn't seem likely to me because she's a fat chick. And like that just seems really out of character for Donald Trump to like stand there with a fat girl as his running mate. Now, maybe it'll happen. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of insight into Trump's thinking or what makes the guy tick, but it's just like hard for me to believe that he's going to pick this chubby girl to like campaign with him. Like I think it's more likely if he chooses a woman, it's going to be that chick from one of the Dakotas, Christy Noem. She's kind of good looking. I just think that's more likely who Trump would pick. I just don't see him standing there with a fat woman. She's also a nerd. Like, whether you agree with her or not, she seems to have a fairly decent brain on her. And like, first of all, I think that would be intimidating to Donald Trump. A smart woman, like a particularly smart woman as his running mate. Also, she went to Harvard, so it sort of like has this like elitist thing. Like, I think Trump's MAGA fan base would kind of look at her as like an Ivy League elitist, even though he himself went to an Ivy League school at Penn. We all know Trump is able to kind of distance himself from those sort of negative associations with his fans. So yeah, I mean, I just don't see her as his running mate. Maybe I'll turn out to be wrong. I have no idea, really. But yeah, Trump and some fat chick just doesn't really seem like the most obvious pairing to me.